What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Queen P, and I am back with another video. And today, you guys, I am launching the very first episode of my podcast. My podcast is called Keep It Raw Podcast, where we talk about anything and everything in its rawest form. We do not hold back on anything. So, I have a special guest, and this is my
drum roll, please.
this is my sister, aka bestie, best friend. So today is Father's Day, and we about to hop right into it, y'all. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Stop. Good. Stop playing.
Alright.
So welcome back to my channel, you guys. And as you all know, I am Queen P. And if you are new to this channel, I talk about any and everything that comes to my mind. I'm very well known for my trucking videos, but everyone that follows me and are my diehard subscribers know that on this channel, you never know what you're going to get because I did not pick a niche. I love to do everything. I dibble and dabble in different things, and I just feel like that's how, you know, I use YouTube as my creative channel because in the real world, you have to choose one thing and master that and keep it moving and blah, blah. But on YouTube, it's lit. We turn up on the channel. So today, you guys, we're going to talk about the importance of fathers in your life. If you don't have... What? 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 What did I do? What? We are going to talk about relationships, but we're going to start off talking about fathers first. She can't even get nothing done with her. She just think everything is funny.
Okay.
So tell them a little bit about you.
Okay. Caught me out, baby. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I can't put it together. My name is Summer. I'm 30. I have 3 beautiful children.
Yes, my niece and nephews.
You know, I like to have fun. I like to shoot. I like the vibe. I like the bowl, all the little ordinary stuff. I own my own candle business. I make candles, shea butter. Breast milk soap. I do it all.
See, and she's a Taurus like me, y'all, so we really be just doing it all. I don't know one Taurus that likes to just do one thing. Like, every Taurus I know is, we're weird in our own little ways. We're all different, but we all like to get to the bag, so. Hey.
But I am an entrepreneur as well. I think it's a blood thing, running the bloodline.
Yeah, it's definitely a bloodline thing. We get to the money, honey, okay? But anyways, you guys, shout out to all the real fathers out there. Let's take a moment and embrace all the real men out there. In today's world, it's very refreshing to see real men, especially real men that do not play about their kids, okay? We love to see it, okay? If you could describe one thing that daddy instilled in you that you would never take back or take for granted, what would it be?
If I had to pick one thing, it was him teaching me to be independent because I feel like it really molded me to where I am now because he was like, okay, don't depend on nobody. Like, if you want to get this done, you need to get it done yourself because looking into somebody else and that's the only outlet you have is to ask somebody else for help versus looking to yourself, then you've already failed. So,
Yeah. And he didn't give it to us easy either. We used to have to walk to work, y'all. We used to, if you wanted to have a job, you had to go walk to work. And you, as a kid, you get upset about that shit. Like, wow. You got a whole car in the driveway. What is we walking to work for? Like, or we used to have to catch rides with our friends that used to take us to work. She used to take us to work all the time. Faithfully, Jennifer.
Shout out to Jen. Bunny Buns.
She used to really be helping us out. But now that we're older, we like, dang, like everything that he was teaching us, he prepared us for this world that we in today.
It was
and
useful.
Y'all know this world is crazy today. Like, I'm so grateful, and I would have never chosen another father to raise me. I feel like the thing that I am very grateful that he instilled in me is I would just say the woman that he made me be.
Yeah.
The woman that he made me be because everything that he taught us when we were kids, we probably didn't understand it all. But now that I'm a woman and I'm grown now, it's like, dang. Do you ever feel like you don't really compare to a lot of women?
Yeah.
Because of how you were raised? Like, I feel like he raised us so good to where, like, a lot of things that women might accept today, we don't accept that.
I ain't going
you know?
for it.
So it's
And
kind
my
of
money
like...
bag, yo voice.
No, seriously, it's like unicorns living in a crazy world. So it's kind of like you have to be mindful of who you have around, and it's just like everybody don't understand us. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand us because of the way we were raised.
I think what's a major key is he always tell us, like, I raise wives, and it's just like in this generation, it's hard to be a wife. Like, you're being a wife to either somebody that's not going to value you and treat you right, or you're just stagnant.
Yeah, because a lot of people are very complacent in the relationships they are in, even though they are not happy. Mm-hmm. I've had when women tell me, like, well, you're young, so you don't understand love. But yet they say they've been with their partner for 14, 15 years, they're still not married, but, they stuck around even though he did all this stuff to them. And it's like, well, yeah, 14 years later, he's just now starting to, give the woman what she wants. And, like, now he's calming down. He's not doing everything he used to do. Like, that makes me feel like it almost made me vomit, because it's kind of like you basically settled. That's what you did. And I feel like having a father that raised me the way he raised me is I ain't gonna say it's hard. I can't do it. I can't, won't, ain't, whatever you want to call it, y'all. I'm not doing it. Like, so when I hear women talk like that, it's kind of like, to me, it's like you teach somebody how to treat you.
Yes.
You teach somebody how to treat you. You can't find someone that will give you what you ideally want out of life. I feel like you're wasting your time. I feel like you're wasting your time.
No. In life, they had a 70-30 rule. Mm-hmm. But I feel like 30 is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So, I mean, I might do an 80-20.
Think about all the stuff you got to offer to put on the table. Yeah. Like, you got the whole table, right?
Yeah.
You got the chairs.
That's why I said, like, going into something, people say women are basically shopping. This is what I've been told. You're looking for someone to be all of these things, and we have all of these high expectations. Mm-hmm. But in reality, if you don't have expectations and if you don't have standards, then you're settling for anything. When I come to you with a table, I expect you to come back to me with a table. If you have more, that's cool. But I'm just not a fan of having to build somebody up. I don't know if that sounds shallow or not, but I've been in every type of situation you can name, and I was not being fed when I was having to
lower your standards.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, the way we were raised, cooking early. Cooking at 15 years old.
Girl, yes.
14, 15 years old.
Cooking for the whole family.
Cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Rubbing feet, rubbing backs. Like, when I say,
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all, please leave a comment below. I don't know if y'all had daddies that used to want y'all to rub their feet when they got off work.
We did. Okay? And when I say, it wasn't no quick, I'm going to rub your feet and I'm going to dip. No, you had to rub them feet even when he was out snoring, rubbing them feet. Okay? Ooh. Making sugar bread, Kool-Aid.
Let's not talk about sometimes they smell like corn. Okay.
Ooh, she ain't right. Ooh, she
lying.
You watch
this? You know I ain't lying.
She ain't right.
You know I ain't lying.
No, but seriously, like, I just feel like we were molded to be women. And it's just like, in this generation, it's like, dang, I don't want to lower my standards or lower my self-worth to be what this generation has created. Because I don't want to be in situations where it's just a situationship. I actually want my own. I want my own person, my own relationship, my own person. Like, I want you to belong to me. I don't want it to be like, oh, okay, well, everybody cheats.
Everybody cheats. It's like, yeah, you gotta accept. And a lot of people tell me like you gotta accept it a little bit to have somebody. Like, no, you don't. Like, I don't know why you're conditioning yourself because that's what the generation is. And even though they used to cheat back in the day,
this ain't back in the day.
I feel like I don't know why they accepted. Like, they was cool with their man, cheating with whoever down the street, around the corner, whatever they used to be doing back in the day, as long as they came home and put food on the table and paid them bills. I get it, but I don't get it. Hold on, let me see. I'll say I get it because I don't get it.
I'll never get it.
I don't never get it. I don't understand. I don't understand cheating. I don't understand lying. And maybe it's because I don't do it, so I don't understand it. But what I will say is this is not back in the day. I feel like women know their self-worth now. I feel like a lot of women do know their self-worth now, so they're not going for that. There are women that's not going for that, including me, including her. We're not going for that.
Cheating is a deal breaker for me. Like, when we were younger, okay, cool, people cheated. When you're young. Yeah. When you 30, pushing 30, getting over that hump of getting to 30.
Grown. I used to be knowing what you want out of life.
Like, I feel like it's time to settle down. Like, people wait till they 40, 50 years old. I don't want that to be me. Like, I want to be happy and secure in a relationship.
Basically, like, if you want to settle down at later ages, like 50 years old, it's basically kind of like, okay, I didn't did everything I wanted to do. Now, why not?
And I don't want it to be a why not type thing. I want it to be like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this human being.
Yeah.
I want to spend my life with you. Like, people don't see forever in people no more.
Yeah, it's like everything is a fad now. It's kind of like you talking to a person for a few days. It ain't even a week no more. It's not even a week no more.
I'm going to be honest. When people, if somebody bores me, that's it. You don't get another chance. Because you're showing me that you're boring.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, if a man meet a good woman like you, right? He might be interested for a week at the most, and then you don't hear from him no more.
Yes, because you're not putting out. I'm not about to have sex with you after a week. I'm sorry. It's just...
Yeah. It's kind of like this generation of dating is like so horrible. People think it's so many options, and the dating pool has poison in it, I feel like. Like, when you find a good person, oh, baby, it's time to tighten up. Like, in today's world... If you find a good person, baby, handle with care. Okay. And I mean extra care. That's how I feel. Like, people think everything is replaceable. Like, everything can just be replaced. And some things you find, and when we say unicorn, that's what we mean. Unicorn. You ain't gonna get it twice. Yes, you're gonna get something, but you're not gonna get that twice, And I speak from a space where I've been through some tough relationships. I mean, some relationships that probably would have put another woman down. And let's not get it twisted. Everything that we're talking about today is all around Father's Day. Having good men in your life, good fathers in your life. This is where all this conversation is coming from, because when we're talking about relationships, it goes hand in hand with having good parents. Like, my dad, like, really did his thing with us. Like, and sometimes I get emotional about it because it's like, dang, like, I'm really full of substance. It's not, yeah, I'm beautiful. This is what y'all see. But, like, on the inside,
it's a lot in there.
It's a lot in there. Like, if we were to sit down and try to tell men everything that we have in us, they still wouldn't understand. Like, I got a lot of substance, and it has a lot to do with my father.
You know what?
My parents, like dads make the world go round. Like, when it comes to, I get it now when it comes to having the men in the household and all of that, because they are the representation. When we get older, we are the representation of what they instilled in us as kids. Mm-hmm. So if you did not have that, I be feeling bad, because I feel like everybody deserves a good father.
And some people don't get blessed to have that experience. No, you never know what the situation is, honestly. Yeah. But it's just like, even for kids, like when you're dating with kids and they don't work out with their dads, like that person you're dating needs to be a good role model for your children. Yes. Because this is a man that they're going to see every single day. So it's just like, the men that attract to me are not men I would have around my kids. Mm-hmm. Because it's just like, I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's like I always attract street dudes. people that are not, they have no substance. Like, I look at them and I'm like, you're not goal driven. You don't have any substance to you. So I can't have this, just a body around my kids. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, I want to run the streets too. Yeah, no. So it's like, being a man goes a long way, especially when you're coming around somebody's kids too. Like, if you think about it that way, because there's a lot of stepfathers and stuff like that, but you have to behave as a stepfather as well, though. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, okay, she has kids. I'm gonna be the stepdad to the kids."
Yeah.
Like, if you don't love my kids, like I love my kids. If you don't take care of my kids, like I take care of them, and you're not like nurturing to them, kids can feel that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, they're not going to latch on to your partner. And a lot of people will choose their partner over their kid, and that's not something I'm into either.
No.
Because if my kids are uncomfortable,
I'll never
you gotta
understand
go.
it. I will never understand that at all. At all. But what I will say, I just feel like real men deserve their flowers. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because it's not always easy being a good man. And I know it. It's like a world full of temptation. It's a lot of things you could be doing with your time, but you decided to take the good route, you know? So, and in my book, you are a hero.
If you could fight that temptation.
No, seriously. Like, you are really a hero. And, you know, when it comes to talking about relationship, it's like an up and down subject. I love to talk about it. Like, I love to debate about relationships. Like, if we had I can't wait to like have a bigger podcast of a lot of people just talking crap about relationships, because it's like you get to see other people's insights on it. But it's a touchy subject because everybody feels differently and everybody has a right to feel differently. So drop in the comments and tell me what your father has been to you, or if you don't have a father, tell me how you have overcame not having a father, or if you have lost your father and you're not here today. I also want to, send love to you and just know that they're still with you. But yeah, like, just chime in. Like, how do you feel like your dad molded you to be the man you are, or to be the woman you are, and like, how do you look at relationships? How do you look at relationships based on how you were raised? Because for me, I feel like, and also I feel like if you tapped into your spiritual side, I mean, I'm not talking about, it's good. It's real nice and fancy to say that you're tapped into your spiritual side, but when you're really tapped into it,
it's something different.
you will know. Like, somebody in your head gonna be telling you no. Like, it's something you can't even deny no more. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing that because my spirit told me not to do that. Like, that's how you know you're really tapped in. Like, stuff that you used to tolerate, you can't tolerate it no more. That's like you really knowing who you are, becoming who you really are or supposed to be. So, by me really being tapped into my spiritual side and knowing my full worth, like knowing my wholeheartedly full worth, I feel like a lot of people do not relate to me. Like, you know how, like, when you're younger, you have a lot of people around, you think they're going to be around forever, and then when you start getting older, you start losing people. And then you don't understand that until you tap into your spiritual side, and you're like, okay, it's a lonely road once you really start getting real serious about your life. Like, people start falling off. And you realize, like, okay, they were never meant to be here. No matter how much you might have loved somebody, they were never meant to be here.
I feel like we keep people in our lives longer than they should be.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of friendships where I was trying.
Jesus Christ. I try to tell
and
this girl.
it's like, I've grown into a point where it's like, if you're not there for me, you can't really be a friend to me. Like, that's why I just feel like if you love a person more than they love you,
yeah,
even friendship wise, this is beyond just a relationship. Friendships are like relationships in a sense, if you think of it. So it's just like, okay, can you love this friend unconditionally? Like, okay, if you're going through something, I'm gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
If I'm going through something, you're not there for me, there's no way you can love me the way I love you, because I be going through stuff and still be there for people. But when the tables turn, they're not there for me. So that's why I took a step back from a lot of people and a lot of things in my life, because I just felt like I wasn't being fed. And I'd rather sit there and starve
But also,
and get on my own.
Why do women... Please, I really want to find on this. I
know the question already before you even say it.
I need to know. I really want to know. Why do y'all keep men around that are not meant to be around? Like, you will keep forgiving them, keep on forgiving them, but the moment you and your friend have a disagreement, you automatically cut that relationship off. And it is a relationship. Your friendship is a relationship. It's a platonic relationship, but it's still a relationship. Why do y'all be so quick to cut your friends off, but won't cut that man off that holds no value in your life, ain't doing nothing for you, talks down on you, tell you how you really feel when he mad, but your friend gotta go the moment y'all have a disagreement?
Animosity. Why? Secret animosity.
Why?
It got to be secret animosity.
I don't even think it's secret
maybe
animosity.
It's because they're not sleeping with them.
I kind of feel like women feel like the relationship holds no value because it's not a sexual relationship. And I feel like your friends are one of the greatest relationships you're going to have. So why do the man get to stick around that does nothing for you or talks down on you or does you bad 365 days of the year, but your friend has to go the moment you guys have a disagreement or you guys didn't have a good day? Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but that relationship is just completely over.
It's simple.
Why?
Because it's not a real friendship.
Yeah, because I feel like when you lose people that you truly value, ain't no girl. Bye. I wish you would try to, girl.
I feel like I couldn't survive. Yeah, no, seriously,
you have to fight to get about this friendship.
The way I feel,
everything. Like, how you gonna go on with your life without me? This is honestly, a us thing. Like, how?
The way I feel, if me and you was to get into it today, we'll be cool tomorrow.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be a tomorrow because, you know, I don't play that. I just fix it now. I'm going to fix it now. I'm going to fix it now type of person. Relationship, friendships, this is my real blood sister. And literally, we have gotten into it before, and I stopped the whole argument over one word. One word. And I fixated on that one word. The whole argument was over. Like, we was going at it to the point we probably was going to be beefing, but it was impossible for us to beef because it really hurt my feelings. And I'm like, oh no, you just hurt my feelings. And she was like, wow, like, we talk like this. I'm like, we're not talking right now. We arguing. We don't argue with me and say nothing like that to me. When we talking cool, we be kicking it. Like, when I say this is literally, this got to be my twin flame and a sister, best friend type of relationship way. Like, this is really my soulmate in a person. So it's just like, when we be going at it, and we don't go at it no more. Like, it took us, we started getting close when we was in our 20s. Like, I was 21.
We weren't close when we were
at all. She could not stand me, okay? And I love and I ain't even gonna cuss on her channel, but I really love the crap out of my sister, like, a lot. And I couldn't figure out, we
come to find out that
clash,
this is my only real friend that I've ever had. Like, that's crazy. Like,
it was crazy.
I know we ain't the only people that have went through that. Like, you don't be close with your siblings, and then when y'all get older, like, damn, you really my best friend. Like,
yeah, like, I can't live my life without her. I went through
a lot of bad friendships just to find out that this is my best friend.
I'm telling you, we would go months without talking. We lived under the same roof and would not talk. When it was like the weirdest thing ever, but it was like I still love the girl, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can't even. I don't know. We really did not get close. I'm 30, she 31, 10 years ago. And I cannot. It don't matter. If she is mad at me, I'll let her be mad, but I don't get mad with her. Because it's just like, two mad people it don't work. So when she get mad, I fix the situation and just keep it moving. It's like, it's kind of like, is she my boyfriend or something for the moment? And I'm like, okay, what can I do to make you not be mad no more? You know what I'm saying? But it's not worth me getting mad at my sister for, like, you know what I'm saying? But we are literally the same person. Like, if somebody was to turn a camera on and record us, we are goofy. Like, she just came to see me from Houston. I literally
and I like to talk. I like to talk shit. Yes. Okay, so I like the fact that she can handle my, when I talk shit, because a lot of people are really, really sensitive, and I just be kicking. Like, I want people to kick it back to me, like, just let's vibe out.
They
like,
can't.
I hate when I have
people don't have it in them.
I hate when I have to alter my personality. Like, I just have a very big personality. I like to have a good time, and then at the same token, I'm not really a friendly person. I'm not gonna say I am a friendly person. Like, you know, I'm nice to everybody that I meet.
She nice, but she is not friendly.
But I value the people close to me, so I feel like I give my whole personality to people that I'm comfortable with. You know, so if I can't do that with the people I mess with, I don't feel right. You know, because I don't give my whole personality to everybody. Everybody don't get all of me. You know, it's only certain people that get all of me. You know, those are very few. That is very few people. So I like to be my whole self. If I can't do that, then I already know that you know, you're not gonna be around too long. So yeah.
And it's crazy because we can feel when somebody energy shifts, when they energy off. Mm-hmm. Like, people, I tell people in the beginning, listen, my intuition is something. Like, I can feel energy. I know what you do before you do it.
Sometimes, but I ain't never wrong.
You know what?
I'm never wrong.
Something happened to me, and I had told my mom about it. And she thought I was going crazy until it happened. And she was like, wow. Like, I can feel it. I really can feel it. Like, if she ever in a bad mood, I'll text her, like, you know, how you doing? How you feeling today? And she'll tell me, okay.
Are any of y'all very good with energy? Let me know in the comments, because when I say, listen, that energy, it's like I automatically pick up on it. Yes. And even before energy and good vibes and all that became a thing, I was already doing it. I was already on that. Like, even when I was younger, like, I was always great with, you know what I'm saying, picking it out. So before it became popular to say energy and, you know, good vibes and all of that, like, I was already doing that. So I don't know. It's like, sometimes I feel like I don't fit in the world. It's not like I'm trying to fit in anyway, but I kind of feel like it's hard for me to find my people because of my intuition. Like, nothing gets past me. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you are a person that lets stuff slide because you did not realize it, you tend to have more people in your life because you did not realize, you know, the stuff they were trying to put over your head, or
and that was me for the longest.
Put the sheet over your head and you know, fool you or whatever. But me, oh baby, ain't nothing getting past me. So it's kind of like, it's hard for me. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, is there something wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I the problem? You know what I'm saying? Or people just crazy as hell. I don't know. No, for real. Like, I be feeling like I don't fit in the world. Even like with the relationships I've had, like, I tend to bring the whole table, the chairs, the refrigerator, the stove, and
the sheets, the comforter,
everything. And it's kind of like, when you give people exactly what they're looking for,
it seems like it's not enough or something. I don't know what it is. Like, you could be, like, I get told all the time, you're a unicorn, you're perfect, you're this, you're that. But they still don't act right. Like, if you can't fight temptation, and I can't stand when people can't be real, because I just feel like...
It's not even fighting temptation. It's kind of like, I'm going to say this. I feel like people try to say the right things to go viral these days on social media, any platform. They try to make themselves seem like, oh, you know, I can't find any good person in the world, and I'm this and I'm that. But when they get it, they tarnish it. And I'm going to say, and I feel like they tarnish it because they were put on a facade, like they were looking for that. When they really like the toxic shit that is going on in the world. They really want to be a part of the toxic stuff. Because I will say this, when you've had toxic people in your life and you really know, and you're really a good person, and you're really not meant for, you know, the stuff that has happened to you, you don't keep going back to the same things. You really find better. Okay? Just like when Sierra was with Future, right? You could tell she didn't really want that because she got married. Her next relationship, she was married.
Okay, I need a Russell Wilson.
Okay,
hello.
That's really just an example of, if you really say you want what you really want out of life, you go get that. You don't keep repeating the cycle. Just like with men, like I don't know, I kind of take offense, like, when I'm sitting here, if I'm dating somebody and you keep talking about, oh yeah, these women these days, all these women this and that, you got a woman sitting right in front of you. What does that matter? What does that matter anymore?
Yeah, I feel like
it's kind of like, damn, so just forget that, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting right here, I'm standing right here, and when I'm trying to, you know, let you know that there's good people still in the world, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people really do make posts and statuses to try to go viral instead of, like, being true to who they really are. That's not what you really want, because when you get it, you cherish it. And
most people just try to be funny nowadays. Like, post a post to try to be funny, look like, you know what I'm saying, look like they are just this person that they're really not. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, you joking a lot, but what is it that you really want and that you're really looking for? Mm-hmm. But I just feel like once you get tired of running into the same situation over and over and over again, eventually you just be like, okay, maybe I just need to change my type.
Yeah.
And then when the person not your type no more, that's heat. Because I can tell you right now, I don't double back for a reason. I've only done it, I want to say I've done it twice. Once was because I was married to the person and it still would not work out. And another time it was because we weren't really in a relationship. But I just feel like once I'm over you and off you, that's it for me. Because you're not going to change. People can say they change. Mm-hmm. You can only change if you want to change. You're not going to change something somebody wants just because they're asking you to do it. Just like if somebody told me, oh, you know, you buy too much stuff off of Amazon. That's like me stopping and knowing good and well I want to buy some more stuff off of Amazon. Obviously, then you're not the one for me. And I honestly feel like I shouldn't have to change myself to be with nobody either.
Yeah.
Because once you change a person...
You could better yourself, though.
Yeah, better yourself, but I'm not about to change like certain traits about myself just because this person don't like laughing, for instance. Oh, I laugh loud than a mug. If something funny, I'm going to laugh. I'm that hyena they be talking about. I'm going to laugh, okay? And I'm not about to... No, I don't laugh all cute. I laugh. And I hit you type laugh. Like, that's me.
Oh, I hate that.
She can't stand it, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? If I think something funny...
I don't like being touched. Don't touch me, okay?
I touch her all the time. Listen, I be so lovey-dovey on her, she can't stand it.
I've been like that since I was a kid. Don't touch me, period. Because I don't know. I just feel like you my space. Watch out. I'm the affectionate one. She the... Yeah. I'm a huggy, but get off.
Like,
I used to be real clingy, like, in...
Younger, when you was younger.
When I was younger, but now that I'm older, I value my space. Like, a person could be cheating on me and I wouldn't even know.
Yes, you would.
Seriously. No, I mean, I'm still know because of my intuition, but I just feel like I give people their space. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to always be around a person. I don't have to talk to a person 24/7 of the day. Like, I feel like we could take a little break. You know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you're thinking about me in a few hours or whatever. That's cool, but... Like, talking to somebody all day. How do y'all feel about that? Do you have to talk to your partner? Do you have to talk to your partner all day, every day? Let me know in the comments.
No, I will touch on this. I don't have to talk to them all day, but people develop patterns. And once you break that pattern, and you're not talking to me all day, when you usually check in here and there with me, we on the phone here and there for an hour or so, trust me, I pay attention to stuff like that. Now, however, do I have to talk to you every minute of the day? No.
Yeah.
But when you away from me, like, I be thinking, like, say I'm up doing something cleaning, and I think I'm going to shoot you a text, I'm going to call you.
Y'all have a pattern that you have created, but you know when it's off, so you know that something is off.
Yes.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of men don't realize that either, because either they just don't care that they cheating, or they just...
They think they that slick with it, though.
Really just they don't be thinking about the stuff they do. That's why I don't really feel like they're very good at cheating.
Women, this is different.
You can automatically tell when something is off.
Yeah. With a woman, you cannot. However, say you've made a woman so unhappy that you're used to seeing that same thing. Like, I've been to the point where I used to have to fix my face before somebody walked through the door. And I knew at that point, like, you are over this. Like, you are not happy. And a man do not notice that. A man that is not in tune with you will not notice that, because I've had one romantic partner, and that's sad. That is very sad. Ooh. I had one romantic person in my life. Got me flowers whenever. I could just open my eyes and see some flowers. Open my eyes and see a gift. You know what I'm saying? And when something was off with me, he knew when something was off with me. Anybody else I've dated, I could be mad. They wouldn't even ask why. And I was like, I am in the wrong relationship. And at that point, some people can't even notice that you checked out already. And it's to the point where I'm so grown now that I'm not going to cheat.
But I feel like women check out a long time before they end the relationship.
And they keep trying. Because it's like, I done put this effort into it.
I had one bad relationship that I was in for 8 years. And I'm talking about, honey, I know the trifling and the most trifling things that a man can go, and the lows of the lows they can go. I'm talking about, I was shown everything in that relationship. I only needed one. After that, if you ain't on what I'm on, deuces.
You gotta go.
Goodbye. Have a nice life. I hope you better yourself for the next person. I don't waste my energy on people that are not for me. She tends to do that. Hey, you only gotta show me one time.
Ample amount of chances.
That relationship really changed my whole perspective on life and everything. Like that was one of my toughest relationships, darkest time. I had one of my darkest times in that relationship as well. It only took one for me. She, on the other hand, Miss Lover Girl.
You know what?
I'm not giving nobody 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you don't want me, baby, all you gotta do is tell me.
Okay, it's hard.
For one, I'm gonna say this. It's not a lot of men that grab my attention as well either, and I say that because when you, like I said, it goes back to when you're tapped into your spiritual side and you really, really know your self-value, it's kind of hard to find someone on, that level that values themselves the same way. I want someone that values themselves the same way so I know I'm getting high quality shit. We going straight to the point, okay? Straight to the point. We cutting straight to the chase. If you value yourself like I value myself, I know I done won. And after that, that's just self-explanatory. I already know the relationship is going to work. I already know. Because I know you're not going to play with me because you know what you got. Like, yeah, I ain't about to play with my girl because ain't nobody touching my girl. And it's not me being cocky. I know ain't nobody touching me. I know. So once I meet that person, I know I'm set. I know I'm set. And I be trying to get her to think like that. Because Miss Lover Girl over here, she want to give people a million chances, and it's like,
it's not a million. Okay, slow down. Okay, here, this here. I don't know, man. I have disrespected myself before. Okay, a few times, and it's like when you see good in a person, you want to believe that.
See,
they wouldn't do you like that.
Wait. Hold on.
However, I'm not doing it again. Now, hear me out. I'm not doing it again because it put me in a bad place. That put me in a bad place because I felt like, okay, after I heard the words, "You're easy to trick," it was over with because it was like, okay, I'll let you get away with that for you to turn around and think, okay, I could get away with so much more stuff. Okay, when I tell you I was cheated on for an entire year and I was waiting to get physical proof like an idiot. I was an idiot. Okay, I'll tell you that. I waited to get physical proof, and when I got it,
it was a learning experience.
It was a learning experience. When I got the physical proof, that junk hit me so hard in my face that it was just like, wow, I can't do narcissist. I cannot do manipulation. I can't do none of that because it triggers me. It triggers me.
And please stop wasting your time on people who do not like to take accountability
at all.
We grown as hell.
Yeah,
we are wrong. We are human. We are flawed. If you can't acknowledge when you're wrong, y'all need to run. You need to run.
Because I will tell you firsthand,
they got some growing to do. It's okay. You don't gotta judge them, but you need to move on.
I wish them well. Even though I'm a lover, I'd rather be single and alone before I sit up there and take that type of disrespect again because I really disrespected myself to the highest extent.
But it's okay because I hope you're over that.
I'm over it.
It's time for you to.
I flourish now. Now it's to the point where it's hard for somebody to get in my space. Like,
and that's what I mean about
me, like, you're boring.
When you're really tapped into your self-worth and your spirituality, you're not letting nothing slide. You're not even entertaining nothing that you say you don't want, ladies. Yeah. Because I see this a lot too. Like, you say you want a certain kind of man, right? You expect certain kind of things from a man, right? But you guys are entertaining the temporary because you're bored or because you don't have nothing laying next to you at night, right? I don't play that either.
Get you a pillow.
I don't get bored.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to find something to do. Like, I really value who I am as a person. Like, I've never wanted to be nobody else. Because I feel like me as a friend, I feel like that's why I don't have a lot of friends either. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah. Because if you really, like I say, if you really, really are saying you want certain things from a man or you want a certain kind of man and you don't want to settle, why are you giving your body up temporarily to temporary situations? And because you're bored or
they're sleeping with other people while you think that they're just yours.
No, I don't think they necessarily think that they're theirs, but I feel like people do tend to entertain things for the moment. Yeah. Like, oh, it's just for the moment.
That moment turned into years.
But I will say that energy rubs off on everything. Mm-hmm. So whether you think it's not effective, it really is. Because for women, I feel like anything sexual energy transfers more to us than the men. I feel like. So a lot of women that are very angry in the world today, I feel like it's because you've allowed too many energies to intertwine with you. The energy that you say you don't want, you're entertaining it temporarily until you find what you want. Like, I feel like men, they can get off on doing that, but for women, it's kind of like it's not the same. I'm not saying it's a double standard thing, but I'm saying like for women, we're emotional for one, and then for two, I just don't really feel like we were put here to just be sleeping around. I really don't.
Honestly,
I don't think so. Like, you got to think about it. Like, all the energy, especially if you're doing it unprotectedly, like all those energies, any energy that he has is going to come to you.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, if you're not happy, if you were happy before and now you're not happy anymore, I guarantee you his energy has transferred to you. And if it's bad energy, then that's how you know he's not for you. And I feel like women try to ignore that a lot when really you need to pay it. That's one of the biggest things you need to pay attention to, your energy, how it shifts with that person. If it changes for the worse,
they gotta go. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Because I just feel like when it comes to energy, that's everything. Like, how you wake up and start your day is everything. Noticed,
I love women. I love women. I do. I love us so much because I feel like we have so much to offer, and it hurts me more than anything to see women settle. To feel like you're not going to find it. And even if you never found it, I feel like you shouldn't settle. I don't give a damn. Okay, it'll be me and my dog for the rest of my life. Okay? If the man don't ever appear, me and my dog, we gonna be cooling for the rest of our life. I feel like I'm a real big advocate for women. I love women. I love men too, but I feel like for women, like, for me to have so much substance, that's why I'm a big advocate for women, because I feel like we are strong women. We can conquer the world, and we do conquer the world. So it don't make sense to me for us to belittle ourselves.
Not every woman is as strong.
And that's why you need friends like me. If you ain't strong, you need a friend like me.
Because honestly, I've been through a lot of stuff, and that's another thing.
Y'all gotta stop going after friends that are just as weak as you.
Ooh.
You need, even if you do have a few weak friends, you need to add some strong ones in there. I'm telling you,
you need a friend that's gonna tell you the truth.
Those are the game changers. The strong ones are the game changers. I'm trying to tell you, like, don't be around somebody that's gonna be a yes man all the time. Because y'all know I mean, not y'all. A lot of women do like to be around people that are yes men, or even men. Like, you gotta have somebody there that's gonna hold you accountable.
I can't be friends with somebody that if I tell you the truth, you get mad.
Yeah. Or like, you don't want to talk to me no more because I told you the truth.
Like, it's okay. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, are you sure you want the truth? Because if you want the truth, if you're going to get mad, don't ask me for the truth. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. And even with her, when she say something to me, I be like, I got to tell you about yourself real quick, okay? And I be like, I'm just going to tell you. And she be like, wow, really? Yes. It's moments where, you know what I'm saying, I be telling her, like, sometimes you got to. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I could be
and, you know, I talk her through some situations, and then she'll tell me how she feel. She real strong on how she feel, and I be like, well, let's try a different way.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it goes south, if it go wrong, she might say, I shouldn't have listened to you. I'm like, hey, now you would have never known if you had to soften up a little bit, because I have had to soften her up a lot. Like, she's the hard one, I'm the soft one. And now it's like we kind of exchanging in a sense, because now she's becoming softer and I'm becoming harder. It's things that she does or have done in the past that I do now.
Let's talk about the soft girl era. Because listen, I love it here, okay? I love it here so much. Let me tell you why I love it here. And this goes hand in hand with spirituality and knowing your self-value, because when you in that soft girl era, if you in this soft girl era, let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. That soft girl era.
It's nothing to play with.
It's to the point where if it ain't peaceful, baby, what we doing? You got to go.
I promise.
Have a good day.
Then leave.
The next day. And any following day until you get yourself together. I hope you get yourself together for the next person. But if it ain't peaceful,
I don't want it.
Baby, if it ain't quiet, if it ain't making my skin glow, if I can't just chill with my glass of wine or my glass of Terramana in my wine glass, if I can't sit there and just drink my drink and be quiet, if I gotta yell, if I gotta keep repeating myself, I don't want it.
That's big for me.
You know why?
I don't repeat myself.
When somebody tell me they don't like something, my ears be like this. I'm talking about they get real big. Yeah. I need to understand what you don't like.
Yeah.
So I can fix it. I don't. This is the thing. I don't play with people. I value people a lot. So I watch very closely when I say things, and if a person don't listen,
you can tell when they're not listening though, because they continuously do the same thing. So it's just like, and that's like for me. If you tell me, Summer, you make a lot of excuses, I'm gonna sit there and be like, dang, let me sit, because I just recently found out I make a lot of excuses. I did not know that. I'm like, I don't make excuses, and then she was like, yes, you do. So I'm like, oh, wow. So then I started to check myself. I'm like, dang, okay. So if something is happening, you know, I'm the type of person, I take accountability for any and everything that I do. So to hear that I make excuses, it's like, oh, damn, well, let me work on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even for a single person. This is for me, because I don't like to make excuses. And I've been told that I make excuses for other people, which I know I do, because I'm like, oh, you know, maybe they didn't mean to do that. Nah, you meant to do what you did. So, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to stand in that, and I have to stand in the fact that I can't make up an excuse for another person, or an excuse for something that I've done. Yeah. It's like, you know, why did you do that? I mean, shit, I just did it. Honestly, because sometimes I don't be knowing. I just be doing stuff. So it's just like, I just did it. Damn. I mean, I apologize for doing it. I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type, in that moment, I'm going to acknowledge it. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. And in this season of peace, though, you got to make sure you always at peace. Because sometimes I wake up and I'm like, let me meditate. Let me do a little, you know, morning affirmations and stuff like that. And one affirmation turned into the next one, and I just let it roll.
I will say, being in the soft girl era, like, I don't ever want to ever have to be hard again. Because I'm telling you, I've been through that stage already. I've been through that hard stage. I was really aggressive back in the day. Like, I don't want to be that.
It's time to love.
And it feels so good to be soft. Like, I want to chill.
But not everybody deserves that soft side. You feel what I'm saying?
But I also feel like I don't want to see me have to get up and get ugly, and you know what I'm saying? Because when they get ugly with me, it get ugly, baby. What's up?
You know, cross that line, because I get hot quick,
real quick. But it's just like I don't want to do that no more. I just want to be happy. I just want to be at peace.
But like, I hear a lot that
peace, be still.
Yeah, I'm emotional and stuff like that. But it's just like, dang, you want a hard not girl? Like, I don't want to be this girl with no emotions. But it's just like, I feel like this world has molded me to being a girl that won't show my emotions like that, because people take your emotion for a weakness, I've realized. But it's just like,
the wrong people, though.
Yeah, I don't know how to not show my emotions. So it's just like, okay, so you want me to...
You're not supposed to have to hide your emotions. So if you have to do that, then that's how you know you're with the wrong person.
Because me, I'm a crier, okay? If we arguing, I'm probably 9 times out of 10 I'm going to start crying.
I'm a thug, baby.
She a thug, I'm a crier. Because it's like, oh, dang. Because it'll hurt my feelings. Like, if me and her get into it, I'm a cry. It hurts my feelings.
If you got me to cry, if you get me to cry in front of you, you really hurt my feelings. Yeah. But other than that, I'm still going to cry, and I'm going to still keep moving. But her, yeah, she's a crier. With me.
But the thing is, once I stop crying, it's over with.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Hey, yeah, but with me, once I stop crying, it's over. It's over. Like, once you don't see me getting emotional, baby, you might as well throw the whole relationship away. Because that means I no longer care about you. Like, I no longer care about the situation. It was nice knowing you, but it's just like, I could tell when somebody don't love me unconditionally. Like, it's always a condition with people. If you don't love me unconditionally, cheating is not a condition. It is not a condition. I'm going to throw that out there, because people are like, well, that means you don't know. That's not a condition. That's not a condition. That's a choice.
Oh, that's a choice.
And you chose to make that choice. So, baby, that's not a condition for me. Having a baby on me, that's not a condition for me. Okay? I'm not accepting an outside child. I'm not accepting cheating. If you cheat on me and you think that I'm supposed to forgive you and move forward, I cannot. Because men can't handle what they put us through.
How do y'all feel about that, ladies? Are you taking back somebody that has a baby on you, or someone who cheats on you? How do you feel about it? Because everybody looks at cheating differently.
That's broken trust.
And men as well. Like, how do y'all feel about cheating?
Girl, they ain't tolerating the cheat at all.
Would you let your girl cheat on you? Is she able to come back if she had a baby on you? No. Let us know in the comments. I want to know.
I know what they're going to say. No. Let me tell you something.
You never know. Some people do. Some people do. Biased opinions. Yeah. Biased opinions about that. Like, so.
I mean, I just feel like, yeah, I love you, but I don't love you enough to be playing with myself like that, because that trust is broken.
Only because I know I will never do it to a person, so that's why I won't accept it, because I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it because I don't do it. So
listen,
it's kind of like,
I'm gonna tell you something.
But I will say, people tend to neglect their person once they had them for a while for some reason. Like, it's like
they'll give the next person what you've been sitting there waiting for. Yeah, it's like at the blink of an eye.
You feel like you've captured the person you're with already, because you know, oh, we've been together for some years. Now I know that from the back of my hand. Like, I know how she operates, blah, blah, blah. I know how he operates, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that's a horrible conception to have. Like, conception. That's a horrible perception to have, because every day is a new day for you to do something different. Like, I don't know. I never got complacent in none of my relationships. I feel like, how can I wow my person today? Or how can I make them feel amazing today? That's always been my MO. You know, like, it's not, oh, I've been with this person for years, it is what it is. Like, granted, after you be together for so many years, you really have to like that person.
Yeah, but then people get comfortable.
At the same time, I feel like you should always date your person. Why not? You ain't been everywhere with me. Stop saying that. You ain't took your person everywhere.
Exactly. This is my thing.
You
date nights everything. Every week. Y'all do
the same thing. Yeah, important. That might get boring. Change it up. Switch it up.
And
that's supposed to be your homie. That's supposed to be your friend. Why we not? We can do a lot of things. I don't know. I just never got complacent with people. I don't get comfortable with people at all.
I feel like once you get complacent and comfortable, that's where you went wrong. Because it's just like there's always something new to do. Like, talk to your person, but like, you know, what's something you feel like I should work on? However, if that person is not asking you, like, what do you feel like I should have to work on? Move on.
Yeah.
And I say this because I was in a relationship with somebody, and I might not have done everything right, but about 85% of the time I was doing right. And
now, that's not what we're saying, because even though we're good women, we have flaws.
I have flaws.
We're not saying we're perfect. You know what we're saying is, when you find someone worth,
I feel like you should pour into that person, because that's who you want.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, I would ask.
Nobody's perfect, but when you see effort, that's when
enough.
You know you found something valuable in keeping for the rest of your life. I don't care what nobody say. When they make that effort, when the things that you say make you uncomfortable and they're
working on it,
or if they fix it immediately, that's somebody that's supposed to be around.
They want to be around.
Yeah, they want to.
Because I've asked the partner,
yeah,
what do I have to work on? Nothing. But never would turn around and ask me, like, what do you feel like I should work on? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And had he had asked me that, I would have told him what he had to work on. Mm-hmm. And I paid attention to that. With me, I take notes. Lover girl takes notes. I'm like, okay, I'm asking you what you think I should work on, but yet you think you're so perfect to where you don't have to ask me that. But he wasn't asking me that because he was planning his next move while he was with me. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just like having that whole outside relationship and still with me, not knowing eventually I would find out about it. But it was just like, I could tell he wasn't pouring into me. The effort stopped. It was just, you know, night and day difference. One day you being cute, the next day I'm like, okay, you're not being affectionate, and they go from being a day to a week to weeks to a month. Like, okay, you're not being very affectionate. You were affectionate in the beginning, but you're not affectionate now. How you start this relationship off, you better keep that same energy.
Yeah,
People are different in the beginning than they are in the end. But me, I feel like if you tell me I'm doing something, I'm going to work on it, obviously.
And that's another reason why I feel like it's going to be, I may or may not find a person for me, because I'm not with the whole keep a great energy at the beginning and then you try to treat me like trash, like going into it. Because now, like I said, this is a fad generation where everything is week tops. You talking to somebody for a week tops and then they're gone, they're ghosts, they're gone. Like, I don't get with that, so I really don't even really be trying to date at all, because it's kind of like, I can't get with this generation at all. And it kind of makes you feel like, dang, I might not. I feel like a lot of people feel like, dang, I really might not find nobody. Like, the more the generation, the more it changes for the worse. I feel like, damn, like, relationships might be like really like
it's not a thing anymore. Exactly. But no, honestly, because I feel like, okay, my sign that I click with, that I mesh with, is a Capricorn. Now, me
Well, I
and
Capricorn when I was younger than me, Bo.
no, the Capricorn ended up.
Mean. They mean.
They are very mean, very sarcastic.
Taurus can be mean too, but I feel like no.
But we are lovers. However,
yeah.
it was like we wanted the same thing.
They are about their money though.
It just does not work out. However, I feel like I still haven't met that person that has knocked me off of my feet to where I feel like, oh my God, like so in love in a sense, I guess. I never knew love until I had kids. That's for me. I never felt real love until I had children. So I always said, if I love you like I love my kids, then that's a major key for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, I've told people that I love them, but their actions and what they've done to me made me not love them anymore. So obviously I was never in love with you. If something you've done or the person you turned out to be made me realize, like, maybe
also,
I didn't really love you.
I will say this, that usually when you try to look at people and see, like, oh, I see this much greatness in you, it really be your own greatness that you're pushing off of.
Yeah. And
like, you could be what you thought they were so good at or so great at is really just a reflection of yourself, like what you have in yourself.
And it's what you expect that person to be. And we set these high expectations for people knowing good and well they can't reach them. I don't expect anymore.
No more.
Because when I expect something out of people, I feel like they be shitting on me.
I want you to show me exactly who you are, so I can know what I'm dealing with. And as soon as you show me what I don't like, as soon as you show me that you're not for me, I'm not going to waste no time. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time.
And I feel like people be like, I
just feel like it's really that simple. And
time this, time that. I'd rather take my time.
People just rather give everything all at once when you don't even know what the person is for you. I just feel like everybody just in a rush.
And that's me. I'll give a person everything. Like, I'm showing you my entire hand. This is me. This is how I am. This is how, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm just like, I don't trust nobody no more. And it's not even, I'm not supposed to be like that. But I feel like I trusted the wrong people. And by trusting them, they tried to hurt me in the worst ways possible. You know what I'm saying? When you open up and tell a person everything. Nah, I just feel like it's a need to know basis.
You gotta be careful because when people get mad,
they'll say and do whatever.
They start using the things that hurt you against you, and that's a big flag for me.
Yeah, that's a big red flag. Go. The minute I see somebody doing something weird,
even when I fall out with people or we not cool no more, because I don't fall out with nobody. If we not cool no more, you go your way, I go my way. I still hold people's secrets. I mean, I got secrets, honey. I'm talking about some stuff I can open the hearse and take out from the 6 feet under.
What do you get from spilling? What do I get from spilling your secret?
I don't play that at all. I don't play like that. I'm a very solid person. She's very solid. I just feel like we don't got to play like that. I don't play like that with people, especially when I say I love you. I still love you. I just ain't rocking with you. I wish the best for you for the rest of your life.
I wish you the best of luck. And I walk away without saying nothing now.
I don't do the spilling, airing people's business out and stuff like that. I just feel like, for what? But I've had it done to me, and I feel like it came from a place of you losing me. Mm-hmm. So since you can't have me anymore, that's what you chose to do. You chose to take the low ball route.
Yeah.
Knowing you wrong, but you ain't gonna admit that. And that stuff do hurt when people do that, because it's like, damn, I thought she was realer than that, but I guess not. Thank you. Once again, thank you. You really gotta thank people when they show you who they really are. You can't be too much in your feelings about it. You can be in your feelings about it for a minute, but I feel like it's kind of like another gift from God. Like, dang, they showed me who they was.
Yeah. And I'd rather you show me now than later.
You see this y'all check the mics out. Y'all like my mics? So y'all, it's about to get real with the podcast. I'm so excited because like my truck drivers, y'all know I'm an advocate for truck drivers for the rest of my life. Y'all know how I feel about trucking. And I feel like, people be driving these long hours on the road. Why shouldn't I start a podcast? Like, so when people, we driving, because I know I love to listen to podcasts. What about y'all? Do y'all like listening to podcasts when y'all driving? Because I get tired of listening to music. Like, music, you can only listen to so much music. The podcast, though, I feel like that's where it's at. It's lit. So let me know how y'all feel about this podcast in the comments. How was this conversation today on Father's Day? Happy Father's Day to all y'all. But let me know how y'all feel about this, because I am super excited to do this. Like, y'all could be listening to my podcast while y'all driving, whatever. Like, I gotta give y'all more, avenues and conversations and things on this channel. Like I told y'all, it's no limits for me on this channel. But We about to end this chat. Y'all.
We've been going for an hour.
It's an hour.
We said 15 to 20 minutes.
And I'm the one that got to edit this. She don't got to edit it. But anyways, so biggest takeaway today from Happy Father's Day to all the men out there, y'all. Happy Father's Day. And we, basically our whole conversation today was basically just having that man in your life, your father in your life. I feel like is so important, like because our relationships and what we allow today really reflects that. And we ain't playing no games. We're not allowing nothing. We ain't letting nothing slide. And I feel like good men in your life, when you have a good father or a good male figure in your life, I feel like you tend to not play around with yourself.
Yeah.
And other people around you. You tend to really nurture and care about people. I feel like men play a big role in women's life. So, what's your biggest takeaway about this conversation today?
My biggest takeaway is that basically how I was raised up and how I was molded paved the way for me in relationships, really, honestly.
Yeah.
And having that father figure, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, sometimes I attract my father in men. And I told him that before because I never realized that until recently. I attract men. Oops, sorry, I didn't touch the mic. I attract men like my father, honestly. I don't know why. It's just been this has been a repetition. Almost everybody I've dated reminds me, has some type of trait that our dad has.
I feel like a lot of women do that, though. They try to date men that reminds them of their father because they know that their father instilled strong words into them. They were very positive to their daughters. They let them know that it's nothing they can do. Like, that's what fathers do. They nurture and care about their kids, but they're more so the ones that build you up. So they try to, when you have a good male figure in your life, you tend to try to look for that in the person. So my biggest takeaway for this conversation today is don't settle. Don't settle. And if you've never had that male figure in your life, try to not settle for anything just because you never have. Like, there's tons of information and resources for you to know what to look for in a man, or not even look for, and just allowing men to be in your life, period. Like, there's tons of resources to know if you don't have an idea or if you did not have a male figure in your life. I just feel like the father set the standards. Seriously. And I'm really, 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 really thankful for my dad. Like, seriously. Like, sometimes I'm amazed at the woman I am. Like, even trying to explain it to somebody, I cannot explain it. I can't explain it.
It's something you just show. You can't explain.
Yeah.
But people see it.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing you ever have to explain because people see it. They gonna always see it.
Yeah. Like, I would put it like this. Like, people have tried to double back and come and get me, but I've never had to do that to other people because I give people high quality experiences, and that's a big thing.
Yeah,
that's a big thing to be able to say. I've never had to go back and get nobody, because I don't play with people. I don't. I feel like, I don't remember. I don't recall a time where somebody didn't try to double back and come get me, but the way I was raised, I feel like I give people high quality experience from the jump to the end, from the beginning to the end. So that's a lot to say about how our fathers raised us.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm for real. Like, I sit back and think, like, I'll be too good to people.
Yeah.
Now it's time for somebody to be good to me because I'm tired.
All right, y'all. So we is about to end this podcast. This is over an hour, but y'all already know. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me how y'all feel about this podcast. I need to know if y'all want me to keep going. If you don't. But like I always say, I will always try to bring you guys the best content, but I will always be myself. All day, every day, all day, every day. Bye.